do-rags, wave cream, brushes. Get the best products for your 360 waves at wavymerch.com.
Alright, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Nick Wavy. I'm back with a new video. Now to the title, I still feel like making videos about this is funny. But it's valuable information, you know, because these are things that I didn't get taught. You know, I had to go out, I had to go through these journeys and self-reflect, and it was a journey to learn the knowledge that I know now. And I feel like if I had someone to really put the game on me at a younger age, I would be better. You know, I wouldn't be involved in certain situations, or I wouldn't be doing things that were, you know, I feel like if I had someone to teach me the game, I would have been more mature in certain situations. You know what I mean? So today is pretty much day 50, no sex. Okay? Last time I nutted was May 4th. Today's May like 22nd or something. But no sex, day 50. And it's been, you know, at first it wasn't really hard because it was something that I just didn't want to do. Like I don't want to get involved with anything or any girl right now. You know what I mean? So why I started? I started the journey because I felt like, so I have this mentality that I've started to learn that works well for me, is drastic measures lead to drastic changes. So I wanted to change as a man. I felt like there was things that I was doing and ways that I was looking at life that were immature, that I knew were immature. And I'm about to be 27, so I told myself, yo, I gotta grow up. So I have to make some major changes in my life to get to that point where I wanna go. So drastic changes lead to drastic measures. I said, look, I'm not gonna have sex no more. I'm not gonna nut no more. Hey yo, that's as drastic as it gets. As a young man, that's super drastic. But then that is what attracted me to doing it, because when you make drastic changes, you're gonna get some drastic results. So I knew that if I went on this journey, I took it seriously, the benefits that I would get from this are priceless. You know, it's changes that I'm gonna make as a young man to grown man. So I knew I had to do it. Now, I haven't really been like horny, I guess you could say. Like I'm not even, bro, I don't even wake up with a hardy. I don't even, you know, sometimes I do, but it's not that serious. You know, I feel like I'm not thinking about it, you know, because I know I'm not doing it, and I already know I'm not nutting. So I don't think about, you know, sex and girls and stuff like that. I'm really busy right now, so I'm really focused on my businesses and stuff, and there's a lot that's going on. So I focus my energy on that. That kind of helped me get to 50 days. And same with the no nut, like I'm just this shit is so funny. But the same with the no nut, like I'm really focused, you know, and all that stuff is just on the back burner because I know I have more important things to do about. But I know if I keep focused and I keep this no nut, like no sex, spiritual growth, and it's just in the back of my mind, as I keep focusing on whatever, I'm gonna make changes that I don't even recognize. I'm just gonna wake up and be like, oh shit, I'm a grown ass man. I can't believe I'm thinking this way versus how I used to think last month, you know? So that's another thing I learned. Not having sex and not nutting, it kinda, I feel like my spirituality is just increasing. You know, listen, I don't wanna say I'm a hippie. I'm not a hippie, you know, but what I'm saying, you have to respect your spirituality. You know what I mean? Like, you respect your physical body, you respect your emotions. Bro, spiritually, you have to respect yourself as well. And I feel like me becoming celibate, the longer I do it, the more I value sex. You know, and in terms of relationships, I feel like in the past, I was very emotionally, I could have been more emotionally invested. I was emotionally invested. Like I was emotionally invested, but I think my problem was that sexually, I felt like I didn't value it. So, of course I enjoyed it, but the fact that I was able to do it with someone that I love and then do it with someone that I don't love, it kind of brought down the value of sex in general. You know what I mean? So, say there's someone I love, I'm sharing a moment with you that I also shared with someone else that I don't care about. You know, whereas I feel like I would feel better emotionally and even spiritually if I shared those moments only with someone that I actually care about, you know? And I need y'all to press the like button right now, because that's some grown man shit, yo. Yo, that's some grown man shit. And honestly, I wouldn't have been able to recognize that or learn that if I wasn't celibate. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't value it. So now I value it. Like if I ever do it, it has to be with someone that I really care about, that I really see a future with, that I really love. Because it's just something that I want to value more, basically, long story short. And how this all started was I seen a video on YouTube. So there's a period in my life where I was talking to girls. You know, I was a late bloomer. I'm not even gonna lie. I lost my virginity when I was 17 years old. Everything was late for me, you know. So I only had 2 girlfriends in my life. So there was a lot of experience that I did not experience, and I did not know how to handle certain situations. You know, so as I got older, so I'm 26 and I was still doing things that were immature. Like, yo, you should have been doing that when you're 17, 18, but I never did it when I was younger. I only had the opportunity to do it when I was older, so I had to learn a little bit late, but I learned it. And I learned it pretty fast too. So I seen a video, it said, hooking up is completely useless. I never clicked the video, I never watched it, but at the time I seen the title, I'm like, you know what, that's actually facts. You know, and at the time I was talking to girls and stuff, and I'm just like, this is the thing. For me, right? As from the knowledge I've gotten, before this, the old me, a month ago me, or 2 months ago, 3 months ago me, I learned that if you deal with a girl more than once, you know, if you deal with her more than once, she's gonna be more attached to you. You are gonna become more attached to her, and next thing you know, you're in a serious, not a relationship, but you're in a situationship where you basically force yourself to connect with this person because you guys are having sex. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna care more about you emotionally. I'm gonna care more about you just because, you know, we're having sex on the regular. But that's not how you should build a relationship. You should build a relationship and care about someone emotionally, you know, spiritually. And that would be a better foundation for your relationship instead of building it off sex. So what that taught me was, if you have sex with a girl more than once, you're forcing something to happen that, yo, you don't even want to happen. So I'm just like, I didn't take it in, but I knew at the time, I said, look, if I do anything with a girl, I can only do it one time. That's it. I can only do it one time, and that's it. Because if you do it twice, now we have a vibe. Now we're forcing a vibe off sexual like energy, and that's not necessarily good. We're building our emotional connection through sex, and that's not right. I'm dropping some gems. Smash the like button right now if I'm spitting facts. That made me think. So at the time, my mentality was, if I do anything with a girl, it's one and done, and that's it. And it's nothing. We're not gonna end it on beef. We're not gonna end it on, you know, I find you attractive, but if we do it more than once, we're gonna get into something that I don't even want to get in myself. And then I seen the video title, hooking up is completely useless, and I thought about it, and I'm like, so wait, I talk to these girls, I hang out with them, we may go out, I'm giving you my time, energy, money, you know, there's a lot that I'm investing in for one moment. And that makes no sense, because it's only gonna be one time and that's it. Because I don't want to grow, I don't want a relationship with you. You know what I mean? So that kind of hit me, and it was at that moment where I kind of seen the light. I'm just like, damn, like I see things from a different perspective now. That was the moment where I started to look at sex differently, and I started to look at my behavior differently, and I started to realize that, hey, I'm kind of grown, and hooking up is useless. Like there's no, it's an ego thing. Like, yeah, you get to smash a girl, but when you're trying to feed into your ego, that doesn't really get you anywhere. You don't really move forward in your life. You actually make yourself worse when you're feeding into your ego. And I feel like that's what I was doing for a long time. And then that tapered off into relationships and my mentality, and it just was toxic. You know what I mean? These little things become toxic in your relationships, or whoever you deal with, you talk to, your daily life. You become toxic. And then when I recognize that, I'm just like, shit, I have to make some changes, because bro, I'm getting old. I'm 27 in a few months. I'm not a kid no more. But my thing is that I had to learn these things at an older age, because I never learned when I was younger. You know, so young people that already been through all this stuff, I have boys that are younger than me, they already know, like, yo, you can't do it more than once. You know, if you deal with a girl more than once, yeah, you're connected now. And then I didn't know that until I had to learn. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's why being celibate has been amazing. I feel like my spiritual energy has just grown tremendously. Like I'm learning so much about myself. I feel like relationship wise, I was a kid before. You know what I mean? I still feel like I have so much stuff I have to apply to put it to the test, you know? But I feel like before I was still so young and still so immature and just really inexperienced. Like that's the main thing. I was inexperienced and I didn't know. But now I feel like I'm growing up and I'm getting older and I'm starting to value things a lot more. And a lot of things that I recognize as toxic, I'm getting rid of. Because I'm getting old and I can't play no games, bro. I'm about to be 27. Next thing you know, I'm 30. Bro, I could start a family right now. I have everything in line to start a family. You know, so that's something else that I want to take into consideration. I need to, what if I get a girl pregnant? I don't want to get pregnant. You know, just because I'm trying to feed into my ego. But that's how you ruin your life and that's how you make mistakes. And then I'm dealing with that girl for 18 years. I have a kid with that girl, so I'm pretty much dealing with it for the rest of my life. But wait, I don't even like you. I just wanted to fuck. You know what I mean? I just wanted to pipe you one time. And now we have a kid? You know, and then that's how you kind of bring you're just adding stress onto your life. And I don't want to make any mistakes like that. So just made me realize you got to value sex a lot more. And I'm day 50 in, bro. No nut. It's been like almost 3 weeks. And I feel like I'm learning a lot more. There's been maybe one time where I'm like, yo, shit, maybe I could just go beat my meat right now. It's not going to affect me. You know, but I said, no, I'm not going to do it. And I thought about it later. I'm just like, bro, if I beat my meat like an hour ago, I would be so cheesed because I just lost my streak. And the worst thing, I'll be really disappointed in myself for just caving in for what, 1 second of pleasure? It's not worth it. So that's where I stand now on day 50 of celibacy. I hope you guys are taking in what I'm telling you. I'm a grown ass man now. That's grown man energy. I'm telling you some grown man energy. I hope you guys take it in because I wish I had someone to give me that knowledge when I was younger, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the like button. If there's anything you want me to talk about, post in the comment section down below. I'm bringing you the grown man content right now. This is some grown man shit. I'm not a boy no more. Grown man shit. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn notification, hit me up on my IG, Nick_Wavy, and post in the comments. I want to hear what you guys say. Catch y'all in the next video.